The foam is in my mustache.
Well, you're
What
probably going to be
mustache?
a good friend or just,
It'll be back.
You know, admirer of this gentleman from Oregon. He's a brewmaster who hasn't been able to find the right kind of yeast for his beers.
Understandable.
God, I've
So
been there.
he went to his beard, and he found the yeast in his beard, and they did some experiments and made beer with it, and it makes me want to puke and die.
Hooray for science.
Someone just
Yes.
signed me up for
Is
that
it great
for that
beer?
tasting.
Yeah.
What
Has
kind of beer
anybody
did you
Did you
tried
say
it
great
yet?
beard or gray beard?
I should call it Greybeard Pale. I don't know what kind of beer was it.
Yeah, what kind of beard? Do you know?
It is.
Yeasty?
It does not.
We'll go with yeasty.
Yeah,
Sometimes they can take some yeast from Lindsay Lohan's.
Well, okay.
Never mind.
His brewery is called Rogue Ale, so I guess that makes sense.
Rogaine?
Rogue Ales. They're going
Rogue-
rogue with
rogue,
beard
then.
yeast.
Rogue.
And it is an ale.
An
And it
ale.
started out as a joke, but now it worked, and it makes me want to, like, literally sick myself.
Is there like some kind of FDA statement to this, or
You know what?
We'll put
I
a
would like
research
to
team
know
on
about
it
that.
sounds like they would have something to say about this.
Well, would you drink it?
Yeah.
I would drink it.
I'm open to anything.
I think I would try it, just
Sounds
out of curiosity.
artistic and artistic.
Yeah.
The fermentation process is going to get rid of all the
I mean-
I
bacteria.
don't even care. It came from his beard.
I've had
Honestly, if it
escargot. I'm pretty
happened
sure that could
500
be a
years ago,
I'm
I'd
drinking a
be
drink
like,
off Coco's off the
it's called
table. The
beer.
beard yeast is the least of my problem.
His beard is, he hasn't shaved since 1978. So
Oh,
that
so
adds
that's
any.
So
a.
it's a mighty growth.
So,
All right.
That was really fun.
That yeast
Right,
is very
but
cultured.
now we're going to take that UWO promo, I guess.
Yeah.
Enjoy
That's
it.
the rumor around here.
Enjoy.
Love
So-
life.
Promo.
LFACT. University of Wisconsin-La Crosse is ranked the #2 college in the Midwest.
UW-La Crosse is ranked number 34 for out-of-state students among public universities nationwide.
UW-La Crosse is ranked as one of the most military-friendly schools in the nation.
UW-La Crosse is number 24 among medium colleges and universities for Peace Corps volunteers.
We interrupt our regular scheduled program to bring you breaking news. Miley Cyrus wanted, dead or alive. Apparently, Miley Cyrus has become a subject in an assault and battery case in a Hollywood theater-type club thing when her and her fiance Liam Hemsworth got in a little scuffle with the people sitting behind them.
Were they saying how like her music sucked or she sucked? Like what were they saying?
Her haircut.
My name is Miley Cyrus.
Oh, her haircut
Something
is
like that.
terrible.
Her
She
chipmunk
looks like
teeth?
Draco Malfoy.
Then they got up in each other's faces,
does.
and apparently Miley Cyrus like punched someone and pushed them away before breaking up the fight. But
I can't imagine her having very much force behind her punch.
I want to see her
No.
fight.
Would
I
she
would
weigh
love
like
to
70
see her
pounds?
just-
I imagine
The
it
law
probably
doesn't care
feels
about
like
force.
just one of those.
And that didn't even hurt at all.
That's
well, it's Miley
Miley's
Cyrus.
Yeah.
Everything she does is.
She's just being Miley.
Well, you
That's
know,
me, Miley, you know? She could have
Yeah.
said that afterwards and it would have been fine.
Well, speaking of train wrecks, you know, I got some news on Paris Hilton here. She keeps on apologizing for some homophobic AIDS remarks that she made in a taxi cab.
yeah.
They
Out of-
were
I
really terrible.
Yeah, I
right?
listened, like, I read some of the transcript. It was just terrible.
I mean, she kept talking about how there's this, you know, this app that, you know, a bunch of homosexuals use, and how saying that they all basically, you know, just like to get together and stuff, and it's just, she was very out of nowhere. But granted, it's Paris Hilton, so it really just doesn't surprise me at all. I mean,
But I thought he was gay. Didn't he have that website?
yeah, but no, she was.
Perez.
Yeah, it's Perez.
Common misconception.
But the thing is, she was with two of her friends who were homosexuals.
Was it Nicole?
Probably, I don't know, it could have been. I mean,
think
they're
she-
probably
I don't
going.
want to speculate.
I think she was talking about the men in specific, though.
They were probably going back to a Hilton. That's really all I care about, you know.
Whole AIDS
My grandpa owns them
allegations.
all, so it's cool.
Right? Yeah. So yeah, way to go, Paris Hilton. Just keep it up. You know, you're doing great. Doing great in life. Just if you're famous for being
Well,
famous.
she wasn't making,
Another great role
she
model for the
wasn't making
women.
the news before, so it had something had to
Yeah,
come
right?
out.
It's not news unless Paris is in it. Let's
Can't
just
rely
say
on
that.
Daddy all the time.
No, maybe we should see what Rick Solomon has to say about it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if that's an appropriate show title right now. But speaking of train wrecks, since that is the theme of today's show, and every show on Afternoon Delight, I guess.
That's true.
Green Day singer Billy Joe Armstrong had a recent tirade at the iHeartRadio Festival in beautiful Las Vegas. He had his set cut from, I believe, 40 minutes to like 20 minutes so that
It was
Usher
45 to 25 minutes.
so that Usher could play, and God knows we need to see more Usher.
Yeah.
But Billy Joe Armstrong was not happy about this, and he had an expletive tirades. I would like to read you the transcript, but I can't. So let's just be mature about it and say there were a few four-letter words that are not appropriate for TV. But he's now checking into rehab for substance abuse problems. But I saw the tirade. If anything, it made me like him more because he was a little bit more of a rock star than anyone else there. He actually broke his guitar at the end of it.
Back to 1990, man. Woodstock,
Angsty.
all that kind of stuff.
Angsty.
Second Woodstock.
He actually stopped in the middle of one of his songs after he said that he had 1 minute left and just went off on this tirade.
I've got 1
I
minute.
liked it.
I did too.
I liked the tirade.
All I hear in my head is right now is American Idiot.
I just don't
That's all I
understand
hear.
what the
Yeah.
ushers are doing on stage. They belong in the
I thought he was done doing everything. Just I don't know. I thought after he like got divorced.
How old is he?
He's quite old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know that either.
He has a kid too, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's that.
He's
Does
like
Yeah.
my parents' age, which makes me like, take your
it make you? Does it make you feel weird for
It just
liking
makes
him?
me want to be like, you can be a rock star, but like, just quit. Like,
Act like you're
Not
40.
simply a rock star. He's a punker.
No,
He's
Is it like-
Is there a
That
difference?
completely legitimizes any makeup he wears.
he
Whatever
Does
he
it?
chooses to
Crystal
do
and Steve's
with
age.
metal
Knock
and
it off.
through his
Crystal and
body.
Steve.
Man, he wears so
Yeah,
much
right.
makeup. He might as well wear high heels and wear a dress, do it in the same process. And because
that's
he's wearing
a-
so much makeup.
That's a whole nother story.
We
Yeah.
can get that maybe another time.
Next week.
Next week's
Next
topic,
week's-
men in makeup.
Yes.
Yes.
Yay or nay?
Yay.
We could do
Stay tuned.
cosmetics demonstrations and stuff. That'd
Yeah.
be special.
Awesome. I do great at that.
All right. So let's talk about everybody's favorite. I'm kidding. She's no one's favorite. He $Ha, otherwise known as Kesha,
Oh.
is claiming to have had relations with a spirit. And her
Wait,
new
what
song,
sort of relations? The
relations?
The good
intimate
ones.
You know.
ones, yeah.
And she says that her experiences, like she's had experiences with the supernatural, so her new song that she wrote is about that.
There's a whole album. She stole that from Placebo.
Her quote
Sleeping
was,
with ghosts?
I had a
Anybody?
couple of experiences with the supernatural. I don't know his name. He was a ghost.
Of course she doesn't.
I'm very open to it. So
Oh,
that
well,
makes
that's-
sense. And she was
that's
probably
wonderful.
on like a glitter just
I assumed that she was
hallucination
sitting
and
at
thought
a
it was
pottery
ghost.
wheel, and he was just like behind her, kind of like directing her, like. But that's
he-
that's what
maybe
my
he-
This
ghost
place
experience.
about
Does he
us in the
glisten in
background.
sunlight? I don't know. Is it one of those?
Oh.
She doesn't know
Oh.
his name. Also, she went to Africa and rehabilitated baby lions, dove with great white sharks. Just went on a crazy spirit quest.
So then
Direct
she went
quote,
there, and
went
then
on a
she
crazy
came back to
spirit quest.
America, and now she's with the ghost.
Are her and the ghost
Yep.
currently dating?
Well,
or
I
is it
don't
like a
know,
one-time
like if
thing?
it's too serious or if it was kind of like a one-time thing. But
Are they like
Can you marry a
This
ghost?
the new, yeah, is this the new thing now?
benefits, or is
I
this
thought you
like
could
a-
marry dead people like
one-night
in
fling?
France. Is
Really?
that true?
That's-
I make up things
that's
as well. So I
interesting.
don't
Yeah, I know. I'm a
Marry
liar.
their
It's pretty
spirit,
now,
or
thank
you
you.
actually marry their remains? Because that's kind of a moral issue. I thought the French were more conservative than that.
That's the old French. not
Yeah.
the new
Yeah,
French.
we.
Oh, wow.
The new French are pretty,
Frenchy.
C'est le Grand Prix.
I don't know what you just said. I assume it was offensive.
Ratatouille. That's the only one I know. Is that even real? Or is that just Pixar?
That's a real
Je ne
thing,
sais pas.
I think.
So we're gonna hear more about Kesha's ethereal lover.
No, I'm done with that.
Are you done with that?
She just did her thing and like whatever, good for you, and she wrote a song.
How's the song? Did you hear it?
All right.
you next Tuesday.
Well,
Oh, I don't listen to Kesha's
Yes, you
music.
do. Yes, you do.
This is journalism. You have to.
okay. Well, it looks like we're going to cut to a WMCM promo. Stay tuned for more topics.
TV station. The news you need. The movies you love. The sports you want. Something to watch. Something to watch together. A variety of shows just for you. All together in one place. Your campus. Your channel. WMCM.
Oh, we're back now.
talking about the most seductive